Just going to make a short video of turning on the GC747A LTE analyzer just sold on eBay, and running through a couple of the modes. I've got the power brick here for the Viavi JD747A. It's the other name for it after they've rebranded to Viavi, and it takes 12 to 19 volts DC input. So I plug that in there, little light comes on, and long press that button. It takes a couple of minutes to warm up. Next to it here I've got my signal generator. Only goes up to 13 megahertz, which I'll use. I'm just putting it out into a resistor there, square wave into a resistor, just to generate some RF. And hooked up to the spectrum analyzer, I've got on the RF input, I've got this near H field probe. This probe and cable are not included in the sale. I'll be keeping these for my other work. They didn't come with it anyway. I got, this is just a cheap near field probe kit I got from eBay, and a dodgy cable anyway, so I don't think you'd want this. Included in the sale is this calibration kit. Just wait for that to warm up. See if I've got the other items on the sale. Yeah, so we've got in the bag, so that comes with this carry case. It's got a flap, so you can leave it in the case while using it. It came with this GPS antenna. I think that's for recording location of readings if you want in some of these modes, but I haven't used them. And it comes with this Ethernet cable too. So Ethernet cable, GPS antenna, calibration kit, and a little box for it somewhere. Calibration kit in a box, and the power brick along with the unit. That's what's coming in the box. So it's powered up into spectrum analyzer mode. If I just well, let's go for start frequency 100 kilohertz, stop frequency 15 megahertz. It's only because that's the SIG-gen I've got here. That's its limitation. So if I've got this output in 13 megahertz square, look, do everything with one hand. If I hook that round there and get the near field probe, what am I doing wrong here now then? Okay, let's set this up. So amplitude, so let's go for 6 dBs a division, and let's go for reference level -50. Output's on. Turn the preamp on. Get a lower noise floor with the preamp on, but oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. And let's go slightly. Now I've got the preamp on. Let's just go down to reference level 80. We've got a peak coming out there. If I let me see if I could I'm just going to put the amplitude up on my square wave generator. So that's 2 volt peak to peak. I'm just going to put it up to 5. I wasn't watching, but I think that probably should have come up a bit there now. If we go on peak search, all the way over there on the left, because I've got these, if I go for min search and then next peak left, change some of these settings, and you know, but that's 13, it's found the 13 megahertz peak. I could change some of those settings to reject lesser peaks. I've forgotten how to do it, if I'm honest. It's not in measure setup. Peak search. Sure, there's a setting in here where you can tell it what constitutes a peak. And the normal trace, so up to 6 traces. And you've got clear right, max hold, min hold, capture, and choice of detectors. So I've got it on our RMS at the moment. If I go to my SIGGEN, if I just put that on frequency delta, should be able to vary that now. So that's me just winding the frequency down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've got some harmonics there now as well. So that's 3.83 on my SIGGEN. Oh, 3.9, hold on. I'll just put it in. Frequency 4 megahertz. There we go. So we've got a peak. So that's 4 megahertz peak.